And then when we start looking at, ooh, okay, the way the world works, I went through the education system. I went through, you get a job and you do these things and you have money and you got to pay for things and then you have to pay for bills, for energy, and you start adding it up and you go, hold on a second. The education system is training me to be in a specific state. It through the way that it functions, it cuts off a lot of your potential and it kind of closes you down into basically being a person that's programmed to live within this world, to own and accept it, and to get very, very, very used to authority and allowing authority to tell you what's right and wrong and what you're supposed to do and what you can't do and all this sort of stuff. And that's built in within a system of control, and it's specifically there. And then we abide by that, and we set up limitations within our consciousness that says, we can't do that because, I learned through school for such a long time that this is how I got to be. Right? Then we go into our jobs and we continue being that way. And then, we go to the store and we have all this money stuff and we feel, it's my money, it's your money. I got to fight for this. I got to capitalize over you and I got to do all these things and blah, blah, blah. And we set up more limitations and more rules, right? And you got to say, okay, wait a minute. Is this the best humanity can really do? And this was a huge relief point for me. I thought to myself, is this the best humanity can really do? We need to exchange money. We need to hold back technology and drip it out slowly. We need to pretend that solutions for energy and solutions for food, and we need to pretend that this doesn't exist because humanity just kind of created capitalism and we got to kind of do that. Then you start to realize, no, that's not true at all. What's actually true is that there's a group of individuals playing the role of saying, look, we're going to create this really tight, limiting prison-like playground, whatever we want to call it, right? Where people are going to be stuck in this state and we're going to try and control their consciousness, control their mind. And the challenge is you got to realize you're not your mind. In the movie The Matrix, they talk about, free your mind, right? When you free your mind and you truly begin to connect with yourself, you look at the world and the way it functions and you start to see the truth of it. The illusion, the veil, the delusion drops. And you start to go, okay, I start to see how the world functions. That's playing out like this because, this group of people is controlling that and they're trying to control, and they're doing this, and it all is an interconnected system that's very well built and very well designed, because humanity doesn't deep down want to play in that role. We don't want to play in this idea of, we got to exchange things and we're born on a planet and we need to survive. We need to make money just so that we can put food in our belly. We need to make money just so we can have shelter. These things don't make sense. This is not the best humanity can do, and we know that. We tell ourselves the story based on the system that we were trained with through school. We tell ourselves the story that, that's the way it is, and, we just got to do it, and that's just how life is, and that's part of the trap. So when we talk about conspiracies and spirituality being interconnected, here's a trap that was built for your consciousness, and we're in that trap. And our journey, our evolutionary journey, is to rise above that trap and say, oh, that's what's going on. Oh, here's who I truly am. And okay, I understand why I was in these confines. I understand why the game was set up that way. Oh yeah, now I'm ready to move on from that.